First-time author D.A. Tuskey has written a novel series entitled Starship Cosmic Mall. The first book in the series, entitled The Earth's Project, has been in publication for about a year and a half, and the author is planning to publish the second book, Decision Over Janos, in the next few months. We spoke with Mr. Tuskey about how the series came to be and where he hopes to take it in the future. What inspired you to write the series Starship Cosmic Mall?
Well, I call it my Martin Luther King Jr. book because I had a dream about young people running a mall in outer space. I told my wife the next morning about the dream. She suggested that I write it down. I thought that was crazy. But the more I thought about it and the more she was on me about it, I decided to start writing it. And so it became what it is.
Okay, very deep. So, have you always had a desire to write a novel?
I'd say since the ninth grade, when I was there, the teacher in my English class had us read Great Expectations by Dickens. I'm not a big Dickens fan, but I do like that story because it has some mystery in it. And so from that point, I started reading voraciously, and then that turned into wanting to write something.
Okay. So then, at what point during the writing process did it become apparent to you that this wasn't going to be a parody, but instead a serious story?
Well, I start off the book with introducing the major characters with a chapter each of their own. And as I started writing about that, the characters became more real to me, the story became more real, and it just became something a little more serious than I thought it was going to be. Although you would think a shopping mall in outer space would be a little funny, and it is in points, at least I hope so. But I think I made the right decision to make it a serious story.
You dedicated the book to your wife, Sarah. How was she a motivating influence?
Well, as I said earlier, when I told her about the dream, she suggested that I write it down, but she did more than that. Uh, she constantly was asking me if I had done it, and then when I started to write it, she read every chapter as I wrote it and commented on it. And so I was continually encouraged by her to write more, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah, it's good to have support. So, what do you hope to accomplish with this story and its sequel, Decision Over Janos?
Well, to show that a book can be written by somebody who's not formally trained in writing and someone who's older, waited that long to write first novel, and just to complete the story because it does need to be completed. And I hope that not just young people enjoy it, but that everybody does.
Yeah, okay, very good. So, specifically, what are your plans for future writing projects?
Well, I have certain ideas myself. One includes going on with the Starship Cosmic Mall and another story. My wife actually wants to do a children's book and have me help her. And then I've gotten suggestions from several friends, some of which I'm considering as well. So who knows? It could be any one of those things, and or all. Although I don't know whether I'll have time for all of that.
Thank you, Mr. Tuskey, and we're looking forward to your upcoming release, Decision Over Janos. I'm Evan Wilson, and this has been a presentation of Gumball Productions in association with Schaub Video and Audio Enterprises.